Good morning, class. Now, today we are going to start a new chapter. Before starting the chapter, let us understand the basic idea of this chapter. Our Earth is a beautiful place where different types of organisms happily coexist. From minute masses to huge conifers, invincible bacteria to huge blue whale, all have a basic unit called cell. By this introduction, children, you must have come to know the new chapter that we are going to start. And the chapter's name is Cell as the Basic Unit of Life. What is a cell? A cell is the smallest unit of a living thing and is the basic building block of all organisms. This is a typical cell. Now, children, close your eyes and picture a brick wall. Please, everyone, you will close your eyes, then only you will be able to imagine yourself. What is the basic building block of the wall? A single brick, of course, like a brick wall. Your body is composed of basic building blocks, and the building blocks of your body are cells. So, what is the basic building block of the wall? The basic building blocks of your body are cells. Now, who discovered cells? The term cells was first coined in 1665 by a British scientist called Robert Hooke. He was the first person to study living things under a microscope. And examined a thin slice of cork under a microscope and observed honeycomb like structures. Means, have you seen like beehive over there? That kind of structures. Robert Hooke called these structures as cells because he found that it looked exactly like compartments. Next scientist, Anthony van Leeuwenhoek. Soon after this, Anthony van Leeuwenhoek made further discoveries by inventing his own microscope lenses that were more powerful than the microscopes of its time. He was the first person to observe human cells and bacteria under his microscope. So this was the microscope Anthony van Leeuwenhoek used to observe the living cells. So, with the advancements in microscopes, more discoveries were made about cells. However, with the help of a light microscope, it became difficult to visualize the minute structures inside the cells. As a result, a more powerful microscope known as electron microscope was invented that made it easier to observe objects smaller than cell. So let us revise. In today's lesson, we have learned that our Earth is a beautiful place wherein different types of organisms happily coexist. From minute masses to huge conifers, invisible bacteria to huge blue whale, all have a basic unit called cell. Cell is the smallest unit of living thing and is the basic building block of all. What is the basic building block of the wall? Like a brick wall, your body is composed of basic building blocks, and the building blocks of your body are cells. Who discovered cells? It was discovered by Robert Hooke when he was examining a thin slice of cork under a microscope and observed honeycomb-like structure. This honeycomb-like structure he gave a name, that is cells. Anthony van Leeuwenhoek, he was the first person to observe human cells and bacteria under his microscope. With more advancement in microscopes, more discoveries were made about cells. So class, this is all we'll be learning for today.